In 2012, we had an idea. What if you could build apps without any code? We called it Bubble. We know building something new is hard. It takes creativity. It takes grit. It takes facing your fears. Bubble started as an idea, but it's become so much more. And with AI functionality and a mobile editor, Bubble is working on new features every day to make your apps better and your lives easier. We're still building because you're still building. What will you build? Build it with Bubble.
Hello, Bubble community. I'm extremely happy to be here and to welcome you to Bubblecon 2024. My name is Emmanuel. Straschnov, and a co-founder and co-CEO of Bubble, and I'm thrilled to be here with you for our second Bubblecon. When we launched Bubblecon last year, it was a pivotal moment for us. The first time we would do something like this, a chance for all of us to come together and gather as a community after many, many years online, and in local areas around the world. And this year is even more special because, as you probably have already started seeing, we've made Bubblecon bigger, better, and more ambitious. So Josh and I are really excited to share some of the updates we've been working on. And I know you all are eager to hear about Josh's updates on AI and mobile apps in particular. So there's a lot to look forward to for these 2 days, so stay tuned. I want to show you a few numbers about our community and how much it has grown over the last year. So some fun stats first. Over the last 12 months, 4.7 million apps have been created. We have users in 217 countries, which I think is pretty much the entire world except a few, which is, I think, one of the most heartwarming things for me to say. And Bubble apps collectively have served 5 billion page views. These numbers are a testament to how the world is changing and how technology is getting built in this new way that we call no-code, and Bubble in particular. We're very proud to be at the heart of this new way to build things, and empowering more than 3 million builders today to innovate without boundaries. One thing I'll say that we're very proud of the work that you all have built, because what you're building on Bubble has an impact not only on the Bubble community here, but on your communities and in the global community as a whole. The apps you've built have changed how work gets done, how people work, and more generally, how people connect with each other, and more generally, how people live. Bubble has done well because of the good that you all are doing, and it's your passion for making this impact that drives us forward, Josh and I, and the rest of the Bubble team every day. And I'd like to share a story that perfectly illustrates the spirit of improving people's lives through technology and no-code. Meet Hive Health and its co-founder, Tiawan and Camille. They are transforming access to healthcare in the Philippines. Because despite universal healthcare, over 50% of healthcare costs in this country is still paid out of pocket. And Tiawan and Camille launched a digital platform to provide affordable health plans and connect their users, their customers, with 20,000 health providers, making healthcare accessible where it's needed the most. Thanks to Bubble, they were able to digitize the whole experience, key processes, and innovate on the delivery model without a large development team. And in just 2 years, they went from 2 founders to 60 people. They raised almost $7 million from YC and other investors, and now they serve thousands of people in the Philippines. Hive Health is a proof that no-code technology and Bubble can drive real impact, enable bold ideas to become reality, and ultimately improve lives at a meaningful scale. Now, 2024, as we all have been aware for a few months, have brought many changes to the no-code world. With AI entering the scene, software development has seen more changes than in a couple of years than we've seen in the decade prior. And this summer, we conducted our first ever State of No-Code report. And based on the research, we learned that 64% of no-code users believe that most human developers will use no-code by 2030. This is less than 6 years from now, so things are starting to move fast. And at the same time, 40%, that's nearly half, predict that AI will make traditional coding obsolete. This opens a huge opportunity by using no-code and AI together. We think no-code has an opportunity to have an even more significant impact on software development when it's combined with AI's power. As Josh will explain later in this keynote, AI and Bubble are the winning combination to take software development to the next level. Because in the past, cutting-edge technology and the ability to get a product to market was only accessible to those who studied engineering or those who could afford those who had. And today, this is different. And we're amazed by the founders who have come to Bubble to harness the power of AI to innovate. So I would like to share 3 quick stories about Bubble-built products that are combining no-code and AI and already seeing a ton of traction. First, Anita and Marina, the founder of VoicePen AI. They're transforming the way content gets created online by converting audio and video content instantly into written text, so that creators can leverage video content, webcasts, webinars, and repurpose this content into engaging articles. They've built and shipped in less than a month. Who can say that? Less than a month, right? And immediate starting earning revenue immediately. Another example, Maurizio and Ruben, the founders of Ringly.io. They're revolutionizing e-commerce by helping businesses understand their customers better. In just 3 months, they built a tool that leverages AI to analyze user behavior and deliver personalized product recommendations in real time. They've already achieved 500 users and led it at the top of the list in Product Hunt. And lastly, Andrew, the founder of Seus and developer of Bask. This one is a little bit different. Seus streamlines Bubble plugin development by making it easier to organize and maintain the code of complex plugins in developer environment like VS Code. So Boss plugin supports today hundreds of Bubble plugins and is used to iterate over 10,000 times a month on this code. Thanks to their most recent update, you can now use Bask in Cursor AI to make plugin development even faster and easier. What's clear to me from this story is that Bubble stands at the nexus of this innovation, where entrepreneurship meets AI and where the next generation of businesses and technology is born. I've heard people question whether no-code sometimes is here to stay. And I can see some players getting closer to code again because of its flexibility. I believe this is the wrong approach. Instead, our goal is to keep pushing the limits of what you can do without code further. Because at the end of the day, and I mean this, no code will always be easier than code. In other words, no code is here to stay. Part of this effort is to make sure that our users can build their apps securely. And that's why I'm extremely excited to announce that we've made our very first acquisition as a company and are welcoming Flusk into the Bubble family. I was not aware this was coming. So, can people still see me? I cannot see much anymore. Bubble has built a fantastic product, and not to mention, for the one of you who are not aware, they were able to do that with just 2 founders in less than 2 years. It's a product built on Bubble that perfectly aligns with our vision of ensuring every app built on Bubble should not only be functional and user-friendly, but also secure. And for those of you who haven't had a chance to use Flusk yet, I want to take a few moments to talk about the incredible product they've built. So, in essence, Flusk is a powerful security and monitoring tool that is used to monitor Bubble apps, and that brings enterprise-grade protection to every Bubble app. It automates security audits over 20 critical checkpoints, in particular things around data leaks or API workflow protection, and provide instant reports. This means you as a user can have very fast feedback on what you're building and identify and address vulnerabilities very quickly. They also have a real-time error and bug monitoring through a unified dashboard, which makes it easy to keep your app running smoothly without disruption. For more advanced needs, they offer pen testing, which go beyond automated tests to help you find and fix vulnerabilities faster. When Bubble apps are paired with Flusk, this combination provides peace of mind to early-stage founders and scaling startups alike. It allows you to focus on your product and your product experience while knowing your app is secure, robust, and compliant. And over the next year, we're really excited to integrate Flusk features into our editor to enable more of our users to build secure, reliable apps. By bringing Flusk innovative security features inside Bubble, we're making no-code more scalable, robust, and trustworthy. And Josh and I are extremely excited to welcome Flusk founders, Wes and Victor, to the team. They are here with us today, so I want to welcome them on stage to say a few words.
Thank you, Emmanuel, and thank you, Josh, for your trust. We're really excited to bring Flusk to the next level, and obviously I think this acquisition is going to definitely make the Bubble ecosystem much more secured. So thank you all.
And also, thank you so much to all of you and to the community, because without you guys trusting us and using Flusk to make your app secure, this wouldn't happen today. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Victor and Wes are going to bring a unique combination of passion and product vision to Bubble. As you may remember, they were recognized last year with our community award, and I'm very excited to join them formally to the Bubble team. This acquisition marks a new chapter for us as a company and as an ecosystem. It shows that tools built on Bubble for Bubble applications have an opportunity to scale. And we can't wait to see what you're going to create with all these tools now at your disposal and what you're going to come up with next. If you're interested in learning more, head to bubble.io/Flusk or check out the Flusk session later this afternoon. Victor and Wes will take a deeper dive on the product and share some best security practices. Bubble has come a long way over the last year, but as we look ahead, our focus remains on keeping things simple. Our goal has never been clearer to me. We're not just shaping the future of no-code here, we want to shape the future of software development. And the world is changing fast, and we need Bubble to evolve right along fast, empowering each of you to innovate without limits, no matter what challenges lie ahead. So now, I'm extremely excited to welcome Josh on stage to talk about how we're going to do that on the product side.
Morning, Bubblecon. Yeah. I'm Josh Haas, Emmanuel's co-founder and co-CEO. I am so excited to talk to you about what Bubble is building. Traditional software development is hard. If there's one truth behind everything I've worked on for the last decade, it's that. Believe it or not, writing code is actually the easy part. It's everything that comes after that. Maintaining it, hosting it, dealing with security, evolving it as your product changes, scaling, that's where the real work is. At Bubble, we believe that your product is an asset, but your code is a liability. The traditional software engineering journey, with its steep learning curve, arcane knowledge, and hundreds of tools, is slow, expensive, and requires a big team to go from MVP to production. Here at Bubble, we are engineers who know how hard engineering is, and our mission is to make it more accessible. The solution can collapse the complexity of code into simpler abstractions and integrate everything so it all just works. Bubble is batteries included. The platform is baked into the language. It's a fully integrated stack. Once you get to an MVP on Bubble, you're ready to launch, iterate, and scale. The way Bubble does that is by internalizing complexity. We don't give you a million-line code base to maintain. We give you human-understandable, modular pieces instead. Many of the people in this room have pushed the limits of Bubble with how complicated your apps are. Imagine taking your hairiest, biggest app and expanding it into the underlying code. Now imagine dealing with that code, organizing it, upgrading it as new technologies are released, keeping it secure. There's a lot of hype these days about AI writing code. Some of that hype is real. AI is indeed a game changer for our industry. There are some very, very cool day one demos of typing in a sentence and spitting out the code for a working app. But listen carefully to those demos and notice what they aren't talking about. They aren't talking about day two, when you have to deal with that code, understand it, read it, and fix bugs in it, add new features, deploy to production, make sure the AI didn't insert any security vulnerabilities. We are also working on that cool day one demo. Very soon, you will be able to use AI to get a fully functional Bubble app in under 10 minutes. Yeah. This afternoon, our AI team will walk you through the flow and give a sneak preview of what that experience will be like. I am unbelievably excited and urge you to check out that session. The game changer for what we're building with AI is day 2, launching your app to production. Our AI builder spits out Bubble's language, not code. That means you're launching your app on a secure, scalable platform with a team of engineers working around the clock to protect it and your users from all the craziness of the internet. That's why I'm super excited about the Flusk acquisition. It's another step forward for Bubble's platform. With Bubble, day 2 means you're not stuck reading code trying to understand it. You're editing the design, data, and logic in our visual, human-understandable interface. And you're working in the Bubble editor, which is an integrated, full-stack modern tool for iterating on and managing software. Let's talk about the editor for a minute. From the beginning, Bubble has had the most powerful no-code editor on the planet, one that allows you to build nearly anything you can imagine. We are on a mission to make our editor more intuitive, smoother, and easier to work with, easy to learn for beginners, and lightning fast for experienced bubblers. This year, we are doubling down on that transformation, and I want to share how we're doing it. These are our 3 biggest priorities. If you've been exposed to design thinking, you know that information architecture is the skeleton of any software product. It supports the weight of all the features and fits each of them into a logical home. Bubble has added a lot of features over the year, and to be honest, our original skeleton is getting overloaded. So we are creating space in the editor's architecture to seamlessly fit everything the editor can do, so it's clean, organized, and easy to find. As we create space, we're also setting up for the future, which is to be AI native. We believe the future of no-code is seamless back and forth between AI and human editing. We want an editor designed to support this from the ground up. Finally, we are doubling down on fast UX improvements. One of the most popular launches this year was our Bubble Boost Day, where we cleaned up 30 little things that made working in the editor easier and smoother. We want to do more of this more often. Yeah, and we want to do it because we know that the little things can matter just as much as the big ones. Later today, our head of design, Missy, and her team will do a session where they walk through the editor and the changes that we've made to it and what the future has in store. To whet your appetite for that session, here's a sneak peek of how we're changing the workflow tab. You'll notice a couple things here. First, visually, it's much simpler. There's less going on, and it's less cluttered. But it has just as much power as the old workflow tab. We haven't taken away any features. In fact, we added a few things to help accelerate common tasks. For instance, you can now go easily from a custom workflow to every action that calls the custom workflow without using the app search tool. And the design is also future-proof to add new features. It has space for things like if statements and branching that we know you're excited for us to build. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Join the design team session to learn more about it. So when is this going to be available? Well, we are excited to announce that we are releasing this as an opt-in beta today. That's right. You'll have something to check out after the Bubblecon after party. I am very, very excited for the future of our editor. We have people all over the world using it to build apps that are instantly ready for production. Bubble has as many use cases as there are entrepreneurs with unique visions. We've talked about AI powering the editor, but I also want to talk about using Bubble to build AI companies, which is a particularly exciting use case right now. We have over 300 AI-specific plugins in our ecosystem, and more than 500,000 Bubble apps have LLM integrations. When you combine all of them, Those apps call LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Llama over 25 million times per month. Bubble LLMs are a perfect fit. When innovating with AI, you need to be able to snap together APIs while rapidly building your front end and your database. So it's no wonder that AI applications are the fastest growing category we see. By the way, I'm also excited to announce that we're going to build a native streaming feature so that text-based applications can more easily yeah, you guys know what I mean by a streaming feature. But text will be able to stream natively through the API connector, making streaming sort of a first-class feature of the Bubble language. And we're aiming to release this in early 2025. I want to share a powerful example of what Bubble builders are already doing with AI. Ken Slay has ALS, known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a fatal condition with a life expectancy of 2 to 5 years. Faced with that, Ken wanted resources, information for patients and caregivers on how to best manage the disease and make the most of the time they have together. He was disappointed with what was out there, so he took matters into his own hands and built Chat ALS. Chat ALS has a very simple mission. The more patients know, the better they can fight. Chat ALS isn't just static information. It's a team of AI chatbots who partner with patients and caregivers. The chatbot, Lou, communicates empathetically about symptoms and treatments. Florence gives helpful hints and encouraging words to caregivers. Arthur helps patients write down key memories, and Ellie turns a patient's memories into images. This is a groundbreaking resource that helps millions of people living with ALS, as well as their families, find support. I am humbled by what Ken was able to create. One lesson this community keeps on teaching me over and over and over again is that Bubble is more than just the tool. It's an unlock for the determination and ingenuity in all of you. Compared to other no-code tools, Bubble is the best platform from going to idea to working software, and it's only getting better and faster as we integrate AI and double down on the editor. However, historically, we've had a gap. Bubble is seamlessly responsive, letting you create web pages that scale from your desktop down to your phone, but there's a final frontier we haven't crossed, the App Store. True native feeling apps that use all your phone's features like notifications and the camera. In the market today, developers are faced with a tough choice. Do you pick a stack that's great for mobile or a stack that's great for web? Or do you spend millions of dollars building out a team for each? We think you should only need one stack. Well, wait no more. Bubble Mobile is here in beta. When you build a mobile app, on Bubble, you use the same database and same backend as your web app, and you can copy-paste front-end elements back and forth. Bubble mobile apps publish to both iOS and Android, with the option but not the requirement to customize them for each platform. Bubble's mobile builder makes development fast with all the power you've come to expect from Bubble's web builder. You are witnessing the future of mobile development. Let's take a look at it.
One platform, infinite possibilities. Bring your mobile app ideas to life with Bubble. Bubble empowers you to launch apps that share data and logic across web and mobile. Let's show you how it works. From the Bubble editor, you can design a native mobile experience with seamless interactions and intuitive gestures. Easily integrate with device functionality like camera access and push notifications. Preview in the editor or test on your device with Bubble Go. Ready to launch? Publish directly to the app stores. With help from React Native, Bubble apps are instantly compatible with iOS and Android. Oh hey, look at that. The future of app development is at your fingertips. Build it with Bubble.
Yep, it is as great as it looks. Just ask our alpha testers. Right after this keynote, we're going to have the mobile session, and some of our alpha and early testers will be showing off what they were able to build and launch. And we'll also give a detailed overview of the features that mobile has. Bubble is now the best platform for building both web and mobile apps. Oh, By the way, if you're here with us in New York City today, I have an exciting announcement for you. Everyone in this room will get access to the mobile beta within the next 30 days. I can't wait to see what you all build with it. There are a lot of options out there when it comes to building software. Sifting through the hype can be a full-time job. We've been in this business for 13 years. And when I look around this room and hear from the people joining us online, I am convinced that joining this community of builders is the right choice if you want to be successful. We know your trust for us is everything. We are working day and night to make sure our platform is rock solid, our editor is fun to use, our capabilities are unmatched, and our community has the support it needs to succeed. Thank you. It's been great speaking to you all, and I'm going to turn it back over to Emmanuel to wrap things up.
Thank you so much, Josh. As Josh just highlighted, we're pushing the boundaries of what's possible with both AI and mobile, bringing together everything you need to build and launch across all platforms. With these releases, as Josh just said, we're not just the fastest way to develop for the web. Bubble is now the only platform that offers web and mobile solutions with a backend and sophisticated logic. Our team is hard at work to ensure that our platform remains the best way to build products. And there's more to building products than just speed and efficiency. What we're doing is also trying to ensure that building a mobile remains fun and enjoyable. Because at the end of the day, we believe that when development is something you look forward to, that's where the real magic happens. That's where the innovation takes off and when this community shines the brightest. So as we dive into the rest of Bubblecon, I encourage you to explore, experiment, and most importantly, enjoy. We've got an exciting 2 days ahead, and I can't wait to see what we'll all build together. Thank you. Let's get started.